U.S. citizens. She'll fight to bring SSI to Guam. She'll fight to secure RICA justice for our people. She'll stand up, speak out, and demand equal treatment because we've earned it.
I'm Mary Camacho Torres. I'm ready to be your voice in Congress, and I will finish the work.
I'm Mary Camacho Torres, and I approve this message.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
Though there won't be a parade this year due to Super Typhoon Bobby, that is not stopping the island from honoring and reflecting this day. I'm Don Sulet, and stay tuned for our coverage on Guam's Liberation Day festivities.
The spirit of liberation lives on, celebrating the meaning of Liberation Day despite a canceled parade. Janice Carrasco sat down with Dr. Michael Lujan Bivacqua about the history of the parade.
Islanders are gathering across the nation to celebrate Guam's liberation this month. KUAM contributing correspondent Nick Delgado has more from Texas.
Good evening, Guam, and most importantly, Viva Liberation! It is Liberation Day. Half a day. I'm Jason Salas. We are KUAM, and thanks so much for tuning in on this July 21st, one of our most celebrated of days, and on a day when each year we Guamanians reflect, show unending gratitude, and enjoy the gift of freedom. Many activities happen throughout the island, but while the familiar Liberation Day parade isn't part of the plans this year due to setbacks from the earlier Super Typhoon Bobby, our Don Sulat hit the road to show you how your neighbors gathered and celebrated our liberation.
Though Typhoon Bobby has derailed some of our plans, that's not stopping our people from celebrating 82 years of liberation. This year's liberation may not have a parade, but that does not mean our people will not have a celebration. To honor our greatest generation, our war survivors and their families, the island is coming together to hold a day full of festivities and remembrance, with the island's faithful gathering in the Hagåtña Cathedral to commemorate them with the Guam's 82nd Liberation Day Mass. Following suit was the unified memorial ceremony with island leaders from all branches of government, to include our island mayors, to our war survivors, as well as military leaders paying tribute to the greatest generation, with Governor Lulian Guerrero saying,
"May we never forget that night. Always be grateful for the morning and have the wisdom and courage to ensure that every generation that follows inherits an even brighter dawn. May God bless the souls of those who we remember today, our survivors, our veterans, and our servicemen. Every family still recovering across our island, and may God continue to bless Guam."
There also to share her story is 91-year-old war survivor Sofia Dueñas Mendiola. Mendiola recollecting her time on the island during the Japanese occupation, including the time spent in the concentration camps. As part of the greatest generation, Mendiola was just a little girl during Guam's darkest times. However, she says that it was thanks to her family that she was able to persevere. Mendiola sharing with those in attendance the one lesson she took during one of Guam's hardest moments in history.
Family is everything. I have always told my children, be there for each other, help each other, take care of each other. We never know what tomorrow may bring, but as long as we have one another, we can face anything together. That is how our families survived the war, and that is our island endured. And that is how we honor those who came before us.
Guam's capital city of Hagåtña was busy today, as on top of remembering our island's war survivors over in Serena Park, the Geckos are having one of the biggest get-togethers. After 40 years since graduation, this week serves as George Washington High School's class of 1969 and 89's mega reunion. KUAM taking a stroll to see how not even Typhoon Bobby can knock down our geckos. Liberation Day festivities are far from over, as we do have the night market ongoing in the village of Tumon until 9 p.m. and we do have fireworks at 7:21 p.m. right here in the village of Hagåtña and again at 9 p.m. in the village of Tumon. But for now, reporting for KUAM News, I'm Don Sulat.
Part of KUAM News 82nd Liberation coverage, Tafan Hasuki Temple is presented in partnership with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Code 1 Law Enforcement and Tactical Store, Hawthorne Cat, IP&E, Shell, and Foodies.
Well, this year's Liberation Day parade, as I said, was canceled as our island continues to recover from Super Typhoon Bobby. The spirit of Liberation Day lives on and is stronger than ever. And in tonight's Tafan Hasuki Temple, KUAM's Janice Carrasco spoke with historian Dr. Michael Lujan Bivacqua about the history of the parade, the significance of Liberation Day, and why it is important to honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
The liberation of Guam and the
incredibly important for a variety of reasons. It is the biggest holiday on Guam. It has one of the largest celebrations, a huge parade. There's often festivities that happen all around it. And it is because it marks the end of the most traumatic experience in recent memory, the 32-month Japanese World War II occupation of Guam. When America returned in July of 1944, and the start of their re-invasion begins in July of 1944, no matter what you feel, no matter what your politics were, it still is this moment in which fresh air, this feeling of the weight coming off of you. The majority of the people were put into concentration camps, Menengan in the center of Guam being the largest, but smaller concentration camps all around the island. The Japanese disappear to fight the Americans, and then American soldiers start to appear on the hilltops, on the edges of the jungle, and liberation. You know, the Japanese are defeated. Liberation Day, the parade, the event, though, is something which has gone through so many different changes, though. And so it actually first begins as something that is completely different than what we think of today. It begins as something which is primarily a Catholic experience. In 1946, what you see is a shift where Liberation Day becomes about honoring America. Agatha Johnston is one of the most important people, where she really feels like, you know, Chamorros, we owe a lot to the United States, and so let's honor the United States on Liberation Day. And so that's when you see Liberation Day change for a while to be about honoring America, and the parade starts to happen. The military is still a part of the parade, but we see Liberation Day take on all these other elements. It becomes about culture, cultural dance, cultural celebration, multicultural celebration.
Dr. Bivacqua offers perspective on what it means for Guam to cancel this year's Liberation Day parade as recovery from Typhoon Bobby continues.
The fact that we're having so many issues with Liberation Day, though, it should just heighten our awareness of the fact that there is the larger issue of how will we honor these stories when the storytellers can't tell the stories anymore. So what are we doing then to prepare for that, and then how can we make sure that this will be sustained even if those survivors are not here?
Throughout the years, the Liberation Parade routes have changed. Dr. Bivacqua explains why.
Sometimes those routes have changed because of political consideration.
Gotcha.
And part of it is because of who's governor and what they want to do, what their vision is.
He shares what he would do if he had his own float in the parade.
For me and my family, what we would totally want to do is we would, because we're the Guam bus, we would want to get like either a school bus, an actual school bus, or we would get like a flatbed truck and then make like a yellow bus. And then we would want to somehow like teach Chamorro from it in the middle of the parade.
Dr. Bivacqua ends the interview with a heartfelt message about the importance of Liberation Day.
I think one of the things that we always have to do is we have to really listen to our elders. Some lessons will come like flag waving along the side of a road at a parade, and others will come when you take in the full weight of what somebody has experienced and then think about what they went through, and then think about what do you want for this island? What do you think? What do you think about the future?
This Liberation Day, we honor the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of those who endured the occupation. Viva Liberation! Janice Carrasco, KUAM News.
Part of KUAM News 82nd Liberation coverage, Tafan Hasuki Temple is presented in partnership with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Code 1 Law Enforcement and Tactical Store, Hawthorne Cat, IP&E, Shell, and Foodies.
Now, before we get to the break, here's our KUAM Recovery Tip brought to you by IT&E, Connections That Matter.
This safety tip is brought to you by our partners at IT&E, Connections That Matter.
Ready to make a splash this summer? Kmart is. Dive into the fun. Get in the game. Make some waves. Summer Splash at Kmart.
Only Pizza Hut lets you surround your favorite pizza with greatness. Get a medium one-topping stuffed crust pizza for just $14.99. At that price, it's irresistible. Get yours today, only at Pizza Hut, the island's best.
Anything's possible.
College is possible. Retirement is possible. Adventure is possible. And so is saving for it all with our Bank Ohana Savings Special. Earn an interest rate of 3.25% for the first 90 days when you deposit $25,000 from another bank into a Bank Ohana Bonus Rate Savings Plus account. Requires a Bank Ohana checking account with an opening deposit of $500. So make your savings goals possible.
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Welcome back and Viva Liberation Guam. The Department of Revenue and Taxation has released its 15th batch of individual income tax refunds for 2025, covering tax filings submitted on or before April 5th of this year. More than 2,100 taxpayers received refunds totaling nearly $5 million, with over 1,500 paper checks issued and almost 600 payments made through direct deposit. So far this year, the Leongo administration has returned over $119 million in income tax refunds, with Reventax saying 2025 refunds continue to be processed in the order they were filed, with turnaround times currently ranging from 8 to 10 weeks due to a high return of volume. Taxpayers who owe taxes but are unable to pay in full are encouraged to contact Reventax's collection branch to discuss available payment options. In other news, retired U.S. Ambassador Chantal Wong returned to Guam to inspire the next generation of engineers and leaders. She visited UOG's School of Engineering for a meet and greet event hosted by the Society of American Military Engineers Guam Post. And during the event, she reflected on her journey from growing up on Guam to being a structural engineer, U.S. diplomat, and the nation's first Asian American U.S. ambassador to the Asian Development Bank. Wong credited scholarships, mentorship, and perseverance for helping shape her career while encouraging students to pursue opportunities, overcome challenges, and give back to their community. The event also gave students and professionals a chance to connect with Wong and learn from her experience in engineering, public service, and international leadership. Well, Islanders are gathering across the nation to celebrate our island's liberation this month, and as KUAM contributing correspondent Nick Delgado reports, many are using this time to reflect as well as do their part to help those of us still picking up the pieces from Super Typhoon Bobby.
Biba Guam, Biba Liberation, happy liberation to everyone celebrating back home. We hope that all of you are doing okay in the recovery and aftermath of the storm. Many of those who once called the Marianas home are thinking of you in celebrations gathering like here in North Texas. They are not only celebrating the liberation of the island more than 8 decades later, they're also doing what they can to come together and help those still recovering back home. Dancing, chanting, gathering to taste the flavors of the Marianas. Dozens coming from miles in the hot Texas summer heat.
This is hotter. Texas is hot.
To attend the Guam Liberation Celebration in Cleburne, Texas. North Texas Chamorro Association President Desiree Wolford says the group has hosted the event for 6 years.
It was important because I looked around and the children of North Texas didn't have a place to go where they could celebrate together about Guam. And it's important for the culture so that the children for the generations to come will learn the language and understand where they come from.
Many reflecting on the island's resilience since being liberated from Japanese occupation, including war survivor Regina Matabusin. She was just a baby at the time.
My parents were the one that told me about a lot of stuff, but I still carry that in my heart because everybody's already gone, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't remember, but I know that a lot of them do remember what happened back then. And my heart goes to all the survivors still and the ones that have passed on.
Matabusin was honored by being named Grand Marshal of the event.
I have no words, but I feel honored and really blessed to have this for the people of Guam. It was all a surprise. I'm totally just surprised.
Also a highlight of the event, the North Texas Chamorro Association announcing its first Liberation Queen. Meet Tia Lynn Flores.
It's an honor. I feel really blessed, especially for me to even make it back home. It's just, I can't even put words into it. You're gonna make me cry just explaining it. But I feel truly blessed.
Flores using her crown to promote the island culture so far away in the Lone Star State.
Honestly, just by Chamorro music, Chamorro dance, everything we can just to keep our culture alive and just even speaking about it, it's truly big for us to even just be out here and expanding even more. So it's honestly a blessing to even be a part of my culture, and I can't believe I'm even here right now. It's hard, but it's truly a blessing.
Flores is joining members from the association to travel back to the Marianas to help those recovering from Super Typhoon Bobby.
Stay strong. We are strong people. We come from a lot, storm after storm. And, we come back stronger than ever as united as one. And I think we'll recover every year, same as always.
The festivities also including a relief fundraiser.
Because those are our people. That's where we come from. No matter where we live, our islands are still in the Marianas. Guam is still where we're from, Saipan, Tinian, and Rota. God bless you all for what you are doing. We feel privileged here to be able to celebrate the 82nd Guam Liberation. We will be praying for all of you all, and we will try to bring some relief, what we can.
I'm so sorry for what you guys are going through, but we celebrate with you today. We remember you as well, and we wish you a happy 82nd. Even though there's not a parade, you still have your hearts and your soul together as Chamorro people.
For KUAM News, I'm Nick Delgado in Cleburne, Texas.
Now for a look at your world at home.
Biba Liberation, everybody. Here is a place where many, many couples have found love and have tied the knot forever. It's the Jewel by the Sea Chapel over at the Hyatt in Tuma.
Now it pays to spread the Better Together experience. With our brand new referral program, you can earn up to $150 in account credits for every referral you bring in. That's right, family, neighbors, friends, even your coworkers. Just pass them your account name and account number. When they sign up for Docomo Pacific service and drop your info, cha-ching! Credit applied. So spread the word and start stacking those savings. Additional conditions may apply. Docomo Pacific, we're better together.
When a crispier McCrispy strip is created, only the best sauce will do. Behold, chicken Caesar-y greatness. Caesar sauce at McDonald's for limited time.
Don't need to work, babe, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Tonight's sports feature is brought to you by Cars Plus.
All right, hey, sports is fun, but also time to go to work. Yes. Let's go. Off the day, everybody. I'm here at Ukadu, and I have some friends of mine who are getting ready to participate in a softball camp today. They are ready to get at it, but you know, we also have some amazing instructors. Hello, half a day. Okay, now I took one semester of Japanese at UOG. My Japanese is a little bit rusty, but I'll say, hajimemashite.
Hajimemashite.
Okay, we're very happy to have you here. And fortunately, Mieko-san is going to translate for us. So,
thank you. I will do my best.
Thank you very much. Mieko-san, what skills are the instructors working on with these players today?
今日のメインのスキル練習は何でしょうか？
守備とか投げ方とか基本的なことをやります。
She's gonna focus for basic catching for today, and then
私はピッチャーをやってるので、ピッチャーの基礎の部分、体重移動だったりとか、ボールを放つ位置だったりとかっていうのを徹底してやりたいなと思います。
She's a pitcher, so she's gonna share her skills, like more where is the weight, when they need to throw the ball, and that's basic skill they're gonna focus.
Oh, okay. So here we have a whole bunch of young girls who are really, really good, and young boys, and we're concentrating on softball today. So the ages are 8 to 16. How is it teaching kids this young?
8歳から16歳の年代をグアムで今教えてて、どんな印象を持ちますか？
なんかちょっと反応が日本と違ってすごいいいんで、教えてる身としてもなんか楽しくなってきちゃう。
Their response is a little bit different than in Japan, so she's very excited to teach kids on Guam.
Oh, okay, it's a little bit hotter here. 暑いですね。
暑い。
私はそのできなかったことができるようになった時に、その最大限の喜びもよっしゃーみたいなっていうリアクションをこうやっぱ教えてる側としてこうそういう反応していただけると、わあ教えてよかったなって思います。
So like you know, kids couldn't do it, but after camp they can do it, and Guam kids are really showing how happy they are and sharing that passion to coaches, and the coach see it, they make very happy too.
Oh, okay. How excited are you to be here today?
どれだけここにいることが今日はこう嬉しいですか？興奮するという。Exciting.
どれだけ？
どのくらい今日は
ここに来たっていう興奮がありますか？
でもやっぱりキャンプも最終日がもう明日で、どんどん子供たちとも仲良くなってきて、喋ることも楽しみですし、そのソフトボールの技術がまたちょっと上がっていくのも見るのも楽しいですし、どんどん毎日楽しくなっていってます。
So the camp will have only today and tomorrow finish, but every day they get closer relationship, even the language, and then their skill is getting better. So that make them every day coming this field is very happy.
Okay, well, sports is for everybody and sports is universal. So thank you. どうもありがとう。
ありがとうございました。
Okay, let's go and take a look at some of these amazing youth right here. All right, you guys excited? I just talked to the coaches and they said you guys are going to be working on throwing today, catching, hitting. What are you guys most excited to do? You guys want to hit? You guys want to play in the field? Hit. Everybody wants to hit. Okay, we got a little slugger here. Hi. Nice to see you, man. Okay, and here's my buddy Mike Soderquist over here, who basically has never left this field.
Oh, no.
And that's a good thing. So, so Mike, how important is it for this camp? You know, I mean, we're talking about skills, but we're also talking about teamwork, communication, and confidence.
Well, you know, luckily this week we have, you know, a visiting group from Saipan. So that really, you know, helps with the teamwork and stuff like that.
Saipan, Biba 670. There you go. That's our family up in Saipan.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, it's like, it's good to have a mix of, you know, different types of coaches, players, that kind of thing. So it just helps build teamwork and camaraderie.
All right. Okay, so you guys are real excited? Hey, we know there's good ball players up in Saipan. All right. You guys are super excited. All right, let's get it. I'm super excited. Oh, Bill's super excited too. Okay, how could we end this interview without talking to the amazing, the legendary Bill Bennett. So Bill, we're here at the field. It looks absolutely immaculate, even after some of the bad weather we had. But you know, you've been doing this so long and everything like that. Does it ever get old of either teaching the game to kids or introducing them?
No, it doesn't get old. It just gets different. And sometimes, so certain months it's more challenging, but if you, because we have a good crew, we maintain the fields daily. I mean, that's the only way you're going to do it.
Absolutely.
And of course, the fun is working with the younger kids. You know, I enjoy working with the younger kids.
Okay, well, I think we got a bunch of sluggers here because they said they're all excited to hit. So we're gonna let them take some batting practice here. So you ready to go?
Yeah. So that's the Saipan girls there.
Yep.
So we're glad that they came. A good group and good athletic ability with the Saipan girls.
All right, big wave, everybody. All right. Outstanding. Here we go.
Life moves fast. Yes helps you keep up.
Can we open an account?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did I pay that bill?
Yep, you sure did.
What about our vacation?
Oh yeah, start packing.
How does anyone afford to buy here?
Yeah, we get it, but we can help guide you.
I need a bigger space. Can you help?
Yes. Because yes is so much more than the answer to a question. First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
In honor of America's 250th anniversary, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America.
All clear, Cap.
Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Enda.
Team, I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain McCall. And all those who served our country.
Need a lift, Captain? Brought my own, Captain.
And as America's veteran SUV, Jeep is built for freedom and driven by heroes.
Giving Every Tuesday is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Even weeks after Super Typhoon Bobby tore through Rota, the road to recovery is far from over. Homes remain damaged, families continue to rebuild, and many residents are still in need of basic necessities. That's why this week's Giving Every Tuesday is shining a light on the Rota Strong donation drive hosted by the Guam Fire Department. The community-wide effort is collecting essential supplies to help families recover and rebuild. Items needed include solar lights, batteries, water containers, bottled water, hygiene wipes, canned goods, and rice. These are everyday necessities that can make a meaningful difference for families still dealing with the aftermath of the powerful storm. Donations can be dropped off at any Guam Fire Department station through Friday, July 24th. Whether it's a pack of batteries, a case of bottled water, or a bag of rice, every contribution helps bring relief to those who need it most. The campaign serves as a reminder of the strong bond shared between Guam and the CNMI. In times of disaster, island communities continue to come together, proving that recovery is stronger when no one faces it alone. If you've been looking for a way to help, this is an opportunity to turn compassion into action. Together, we can help Rhoda recover, one donation at a time. For a full list of requested items and donation information, visit the Guam Fire Department's social media pages. From Guam to Rhoda, we are one.
Giving Every Tuesday is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love. News Bites is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Better Together, Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas.
It is because of our freedom and our liberation that we can have amazing events all over the island and that I can sit here and tell you about them. So Viva Liberation, here's what we got for News Bites. All right, throughout July, we have amazing events going on at Guam Premier Outlets at the Tumuning Mall. Make sure to check out live tomorrow dance performances at the food court. Go down, get something really, really tasty to eat and be entertained and feel the cultural love. Nothing better than that. All right, Twinkles and Haagen-Dazs, right? Toys and ice cream, a combination that can't be beat. They have a special promotion and make sure to go check it out. That is in July. And then also PBS Kids Live, Music and Movement Tuesdays and Saturdays. Really, really exciting things happening over there at the mall. All right, Bloom and Hope is happening later on in the year, but we want to make sure to give you the opportunity to get your tickets so we can support Vero, right? Victims advocates reaching out and the services and resources that they provide for victims. We want to make sure that we can be at their gala, and we want to see you there too, because Vero is such a critical island institution. Thank you, Vero, for what you do for our community. And you know what? Rhoda Strong, the love, the support, the thoughts, the prayers, the standing together, the anathema continues for our brothers and sisters up in Luta. And here is how you can get involved, right? Any of your island fire stations, if you have any of these supplies or anything you would like to donate to our friends in Rhoda, water containers, batteries, solar lights, bottled water, canned foods, even rice, right? 50-pound bag, 2-pound bag, a Tupperware full. You know, somebody up there is going to really, really appreciate it, and they are going to know that you care about them. And please just drop it off at your village fire station. They are going to make sure that our brothers and sisters in Rhoda get it. Rhoda, we continue to think about you, and you are going to get through this. We are behind you all the way. All right? Here's your birthday shout-outs.
Viva birthdays and Viva Liberation, everybody. And born on July the 21st, the twins, you know them from the National Weather Service, Landon and Brandon Idlet, are celebrating a birthday today on their island home, which they've adopted, and we appreciate them so much. And you know what? If you are wondering, Brandon is the older of the two by 13 minutes. Happiest of birthdays to this dynamic duo for keeping us informed when it comes to the weather. Boys, thank you guys, and happy birthday to you. Kimberly Maldonado made it on island time for your birthday, and happiest of birthdays and happy liberation to you. And happy, gotta say it twice, happy birthday to Aaron Kinata. We hope you feel the love today, and each and every one of you, Landon, Brandon, Kimberly, and Aaron, and all of your families. We hope you have an absolutely wonderful, blessed birthday, and happy Liberation Day. Want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
All right, everybody, 82 years of liberation, from my generation down to the ones that come after me, to the ones that came before me. What a blessing it is that we have liberation. So thank you, everybody that made this possible. I'm Jason Salas. Good night.
Wellness Renewal Podcast is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo, bringing you your wellness renewal. Today, I'm so happy to have Manyaka de Oro, who's here with us. She is a co-leader with Micronesia